Welcome back, all my Nightblade friends that like to play with their prey in Cyrodiil. This is going to be another Nightblade build for you. This one is for the Flames of Ambition patch. So right off the bat, we're going to start with the character sheet. This base stats unbuffed. 4,700 weapon damage. Stamina recovery is at 1,800. Sitting at a solid 12k on resistances. 2,800 on crit resistance. Crit resistance is a big thing. You really want to build for it this patch. Shoot for the 3k threshold. Going into the advanced stats. Let y'all take a look at that for a minute. I am running the Shadow Mundus. If you feel like you want to run the Warrior Mundus, go ahead. It's honestly, I'm a Khajiit. I like to combo the crit damage, and crit damage is hitting hard. Running Lava Foot Suit, max Stam and Stam recovery. And we are a Vampire Stage 2. If you don't want to run Vampire Stage 2 with as hard as people are hitting, like Magsorks for example, you don't have to. Getting in champion points. We are putting 10 points into quick recovery, just so that way we can hit this tree, which is a 4% damage reduction from magical attacks. We're slotting our crit resistance for 660, and we're getting a 3% damage reduction from melee attacks. Going over here, we got 640 crit chance. It's pretty noticeable, all this crit resistance and crit chances, actually. If you haven't tried it, it's pretty juicy. I would try it. Increases your critical damage and critical healing done by 2% per stage, so we have 10% total. 15% critical damage done. Bear in mind, Khajiit, this is stacking. Extended Might, 1,400 offensive penetration. 30% increased chance to apply our marshaled status effect. We have Sunder on our surprise attack now. It affects that. This is giving us another 100 weapon and spell damage. We have our 8% damage done for single target attacks. That's what Nightblade is all about. Red tree, not too much to really worry about. I mean, we're maxing our health out at 1,400. Health, magic, and stam recovery at 150. 440 cost reduction on break free. If you feel like break free is being buggy this patch, and it is, I've swapped between slippery as well. I thought this one was pretty worth it. Like, especially in combat, whenever you can't get that break free, or like the meteor glitch that's going on. It's been pretty nice. Juggernaut for 10% damage reduction when you have immunity on. 360 cost reduction on roll dodge. 40 cost reduction on sprint. 8% additional movement speed. If you don't want to dump into the block mitigation, like maybe you don't bash cancel, you could dump it into some of these others. 40 block cost reduction, again, you know, you can dump in here if you want to. Eye animation cancel. Then there's the 30 health recovery for every 10 ultimate you have. This is pretty noticeable actually, even with our low ult cost. If you want to skyrocket that even more, that's why I was saying if you don't want to run Vampire, you don't have to. Green tree, there's not a lot to go over here. Really, there's only like the 35% reduced damage from fall damage. 10-minute increase to food. This was pretty nice. I've tried this and it's been proccing quite a bit actually. 20% movement speed was pretty noticeable. Then getting into the skill bar. Nothing changed from our build from last patch. You know, we're still running Executioner, Surprise Attack, Camouflaged Hunter for the increased crit chance and for the increased damage done from Berserk. Got Relentless Focus, this is our big boy burst, so there's a lot of people that have been lining up with this patch. Like, I don't know what it is, but people just stand there and take it. Rally. Incaps are hitting super hard this patch. Like, I'm almost one-shotting people. I'm running Race Against Time. Resolving Vigor, Shadowy Disguise, Temporal Guard for the damage reduction 5%. Leeching Strikes to help us sustain. And then Shuffle. Honestly, if you feel like you don't need it, Race Against Time or Shuffle, you can put like Shadow Image, Mass Hysteria if you're like running in a duo or a group, or Poison Injection, honestly. I've played around with it and it's pretty nice having that on there. Getting into the gear, it's nothing special. Bow of Critical Riposte. Got double dot poisons on there, powered for the increased healing done. If you want a little bit more damage, you could run a Great Sword on this and run it sharpened. Balorg's Heavy Helm. Bloodspawn Arm Cups. This is a 2 heavy, 5 medium build. Aggressive Hunting's Rage. I'm running 2 health glyphs on these. The rest of them are Stam glyphs. This is just to offset our health so we hit that 25k threshold. Even then, there's sometimes that I feel like I might need to boost it a little with some tri-stats, but we're rolling with this right now. Tell me in the comments down below if it works out for you. And we're running 3 Spriggan's Infused Jewelry. This is my Stamina Nightblade build for the Flames of Ambition patch. Let me know down below how this build works out for you. I think it's working super well. I'm having a ton of fun on a Nightblade this patch.